Hey guys, welcome to the Diamond District. So today I wanted to talk about sacrifice. Sacrifice is essentially the act of willingly letting something go for the sake of something else, like a purpose, a goal, destination, a person. Sacrificing is one of the hardest things about changing, about becoming the person you want to be, about living life the way you want to live it. And a lot of people's problems, including my own, and probably yours too, is that you want the results, you want the experience, you want the cars, the clothes, the money, the companions, the fame, whatever it is that you want. You want that without having to change who you are. And if you do, then you kind of miss the point of what the journey is for. See, you are where you are because of the person in the mirror, you. Who you are, your identity, informs your decision making. Your decision making informs reality of the value that you have to offer and the type of person you are. And in return, life is going to put you where you belong. Period. Now, if you are unsatisfied with your circumstances and your lifestyle, you are going to set a goal of, you know what, I want to make $100 million a year. Because if I'm making $100 million a year, I know for certain that I can go out and do whatever it is that I want to do. Once you set that goal, and you begin the process of getting to making $100 million a year, you're gonna go through a journey. Now, ultimately, a journey is not going from point A to point B. No. A journey is really a transformative process to turn you into the person who can achieve the goal. That's really the point of a journey. See, if you could already make hundreds of millions of dollars, a journey would not need to be prompted. You would just do it. You wouldn't have to actually go through a process of having to become the person who can do it. You would just do it. And that's really what a journey is for. It's to help fill in the blanks. It's to help change your DNA, change your rewiring. Whatever it is that you really want to do, there actually isn't anything that's stopping you from doing it. The human potential is limitless. I've said it before, I say it again, and let me repeat myself. The human potential is limitless. There is absolutely nothing that a human being cannot do once they set their mind to it. If you look around your home, the streets, city, buildings, architecture, sculptures, it doesn't fucking matter. All of these things came from the imagination of a human being, and they overcame every single possible obstacle to make that shit come to life. There is nothing that could stop you from doing what you want to do. Except for yourself. Except for how you see yourself. And the journey, the transformative process, is going to require a sacrifice. And that sacrifice is you. See, people talk about having to sacrifice energy and time and all this other shit. But truth be told, currency is, let me rephrase that. Time is the most important currency because it spends itself. There's really nothing you can do to prevent that from happening. So that really shouldn't be like, oh no, I have to spend all this time. Like, you're going to spend your time anyway. Either it's going to go into the things that you want to do or you don't want to do. It is what it is. But your identity is going to be the most essential sacrifice, because where you are now is because of who you are now. Let me repeat myself. Where you are now is because of who you are now. And if you want to be somewhere else, do something else, experience something else, you're going to have to become somebody else. In order for you to become somebody else, you have to sacrifice who you think you are. You have to let go of it all. One of my favorite quotes I've ever heard from Conor McGregor I don't know if it's really a quote. I'll just say it's a conversation where he was essentially like, I think I literally lost my mind in the process. If you don't know who Conor McGregor is, he's a mixed martial artist. And in the process of him not just getting good at it, but reaching the peaks and the heights that he did at his very best, he admitted that he quite literally lost himself in the process. I have no idea who he used to be. You'd have to really know him to find out. But whoever he used to be, that person cannot be found. He sacrificed that person to become who he is now. And at his very best, he wasn't even cognizant of what the fuck was going on in the world. All he knew was this is what he wanted to do, and that's all he focused on. All of his decision making, all of his actions, every single thing that he did was completely aligned with the goal. Completely aligned with the goal. There's absolutely no shred of who he used to be, the person that was a plumber. Absolutely no identity or DNA left of that individual. He became what history will remember him as a champion. And that's what you have to go through. You have to sacrifice. You have to lose yourself in the process to become this other being, this other thing. Because that's the only way you'll ever get to experience life from a different perspective. There is a person right now who is experiencing life right now on the same planet that you are, and their experience is uncomparable. Meaning you literally cannot imagine their experience, the level of luxury that they deal with moment to moment. You literally cannot imagine it. And that is their day-to-day life. Because that is that is who they are. That is their existence. Did they have to go through a process? It's irrelevant. But you do. Because that's not who you are. That's who you want to be. But you can't become something else without getting rid of this. Just let it go. Just give it up. This isn't where you want to be. And if this isn't where you want to be, then when you look in the mirror, that's not who you want to be. You want to be something else. So it's time to sacrifice. It's time to lose yourself. Give it all away to the process.